we live, Christopher? Are we live? We're live. Hooray! Hey! Well, this is... Good evening. Welcome back to Roslin Court. This is a bit exciting this evening because Roger, our first live streamer, is testing positive this evening, and Phil, our second live streamer, is testing positive this evening. I don't know what he's tasting. Well, he's not tasting chocolate cake, which is what we're all eating. And all our backups have let us down. So this evening, Chris has very kindly stepped in to do the live streaming. He's never done it before. It's going to be a bit different. It's going to be a bit different. And we've got Grace on cameras here. She's yeah. So that's very exciting. So we've got the usual raffle. We've got a Tom McConville CD. We've got Tom McConville this evening. We've got a CD of his for prize number 1. Prize number 2 is the usual emergency Who Gives a Crap toilet roll. Everyone in the room, you're all in the raffle. Anyone up there in Homeland watching, if you donate, you will be put in the raffle. And if you join the chat, you will also be put in the raffle if you haven't, got much to donate this week. But I'm going to start off by singing a bit of a Geordie song, because I know that you are all from the south, and I know that you have a bit of, a fear sometimes of northerners. So I'm just going to let you in gently. So I am here to give a translation if anybody has problems. Yeah. This is a song that I learnt when I was a little girl. Doesn't mean I won't forget the words. I cannot get to my love if I would dig, for the waters of time lie between him and me. So here I must sit with a tear in my eye, all sobbing and sighing, my true love to see. Oh, where is a boatman? Oh, my bonny hinny. Oh, where is a boatman? Please bring him to me, for to carry me over the time to me hinny, or to scull him across the rough waters to me. Oh, where is a boatman? I'll pay any money, and you for your troubles rewarded will be, if you carry me over the time to me hinny, and I will remember the boatman and thee. I cannot get to my love if I would dig, for the waters of time lie between him and me, and here I must stand with a tear in my eye, all sobbing and sighing, my true love to see. Great. Well, about 3 or 4 years ago, I got in touch with this bloke called Tom McConville and said, would you like to come and play here? And he said, yes, I'll come. And we made a date, didn't we? And then something happened. And then we made another one, and something else happened. And then COVID happened. And then here he is, finally. So let's welcome to the stage, Tom McConville. Way!
There we are. Thank you. Hello. How are you all? Everybody all right? Yeah. Great. It's nice to be here eventually, after several attempts. I'll start off and play for you a few tunes and sing you a few songs. I'll have a chat to you later on. You feel a bit nervous just now. Are you all right? You feeling a bit nervous? There's no. Oh, that's good. That's good. I don't like nervous audiences. It's great. Yeah, some Scottish tunes and a few Irish tunes. Chat to you in a minute. Nice place. Sort of place I get thrown out of. It's lovely. On the dawn. Thanks very much. A few quiet tunes there. It's one of these gigs where I'm missing out on seeing people over there. Sorry about that. It's just microphones and things in position. So I hope I don't ruin the camera things and that. There we are. Good. Lovely. On air. Smashing. That's great. And they put me on. Never mind. There we are. This is a song I got off my auntie from Limerick, Auntie Mary. And she was probably my mother and her were the first feminists I ever met, true feminists. They could outdrink, out-thump all the men in my dad's pub. And Auntie Mary was very, very good at chucking people out. And she didn't have to do anything wrong. She just liked chucking people out. She smoked cigars, and she drank lots of gin when she got the chance. And she would sing, and then I got this song off her. She used to say to me, have a cigarette. I say, Auntie Mary, I'm only 7. That's all right. I won't tell your father anyway. So This is for Auntie Mary. It's called the Blondie Roses, and have a little join in. Do you fancy singing? Yes. Yeah? Oh, enthusiasm. That's lovely. Great. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Good, 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 good. Can anybody tell me where the Blondie Roses grow? It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. It's somewhere in the Emerald Isle, and this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where the Blondie Roses grow? Now that's your bit there. Give it a shot. Can anybody tell me where? Lovely. It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. It's somewhere in the Emerald Isle, and this I want to know. Can anybody? That's lovely. Still a lot of people singing in Braille. We'll try that one more time. Same key as me if you can. Here we go. Can anybody tell me where the Blondie might be down? It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. It's somewhere in the Emerald Isle, and this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where? Very nice. It was over in Old Island, near the town of Cushendall. One morn I met the damsel there, the fairest of them all. She was with me young affections, and me money she didn't go. She told me she belonged to where the Blondie Roses grow. Can anybody tell me where? Ah, that's lovely. It might be down in Limerick town. Auntie Mary would love you. It's somewhere in the Emerald Isle, and this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where? Now the roses in Killarney and the Summon County Clare. On me wood the roses boys I can't find anywhere. She blondied me for by the path, she left me broke, you know. Did the damsel that belong to her the Blondie Roses grow? Can anybody tell me where? Lovely. Well, it might be down in Limerick town. It's somewhere in the Emerald Isle, and this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where? Now her cheeks were like red roses and the hair a ribbon new. Before that she was done with me, she had me ribbon too. She sorely left me stranded, not a coin she left, you know. The damsel that belonged to where the Blondie Roses grow. Can anybody tell me where the Blondie Roses grow? It might be down, it's somewhere. Lovely. Well, a Cushly Graham, a Cree young man, she murmured soft to me, if you belong to Ireland, it yourself belongs to me. Oh, Donegal, come on, you brogue, captured me, you know. Bad luck to her and beg of the place where the Blondie Roses grow. Can anybody tell me where Blondie Roses grow? It might be down in Limerick town. It's somewhere in the Emerald Isle. This I want to know. Can anybody? Lovely. And my dad was a really bad opera singer, my dad. But he loved singing opera songs, especially when he was rather relaxed. And and he was from Donegal. That's interesting, Tom. That's lovely. We're really pleased about that your dad was from Donegal. Wonderful. Smashing. I tend to heckle myself as I go along, because sometimes it gets a bit lonely. But do feel free to abuse me. I'll be fine. I'll just grab my tea, which is down there, and taking care not to trip over the wire on the guitar. I've got my tea now. Well, please wait, Tom. You've got the tea. That's lovely. I'm back on camera. Sorry about that. Very unprofessional. Sorry. And he loved Joseph Locke. Now, you've all heard of Joseph Locke. I'll take you home, and all that business. And he loved all that, and he used to sing the same song all the time. I used to tell the same joke all the time. He's one of these awfully boring people. But anyway, Joseph Locke came to Newcastle, or Newcastle, as they might say, in different parts of the country. But he came to Newcastle about 1953, I think it was, and he was due to do a gig. I'm sorry about this microphone with you two. Are you all right there? The advantage is you can't see me. It's lovely. And he did this gig. I actually didn't get to the gig because my father and several other Irishmen took him to a pub. And he never got out. He was in there having a whale of a time. Somebody says, hey, Joe, what about the gig? Jesus, we won't bother with that. So anyway, so there we go. We're very sorry because you all look far too young, but we're very sorry if anybody was there to see Joseph. He didn't turn up, and that's why. Anyway, so this is a little song called The Old Turf Fire. Or as my father said, the old turf fire. I'll sing this for you. Oh, it's grand. It's grand song, this, Tom. You need to learn this song. It's grand. You stop all that classical stuff. It's crap, you know. Get this down, you. Be all right. You sang lovely before. We know that, Tom. It's okay. Oh, the old turf fire, the hearth swept clean. No one's as happy as myself and Molly Keane. The baby in the cradle, you can hear our mammy say, go to sleep, me darling, while I fix your daddy's tea. That's your bit. If it's too long for you, just sing, go to sleep, me darling, while I fix your daddy's tea. And if you're especially tired, just sing tea. Okay. The old turf fire, the hearth swept clean. No one's as happy as myself and Molly Keane. The baby in the cradle, you can hear our mammy say, go to sleep, me darling, while I fix your daddy's tea. All the man I work for is a richer man than me. What it matters of business, sure, we never will agree. These castles in the country and mansions over all, but I wouldn't swap it all for me little marble hall. Oh, the old turf fire, the hearth swept clean. No one's as happy as myself and Molly Keane. The baby in the cradle, you can hear our mammy say, go to sleep, me darling, while I fix your daddy's tea. A tiny little house and a tiny bit of land. You'll not see any better this side of Knocknacran. No piano in the corner, no pictures on the wall, but I'm happy and contented in me little marble hall. Oh, the old turf fire, the hearth swept clean. No one's as happy as myself and Molly Keane. The baby in the cradle, you can hear our mommy say, go to sleep, me darling, while I fix your daddy's tea. Castles in the country and mansions over all, but I wouldn't swap it all for me little marble hall. Oh, the old turf fire, the hearth swept clean, no one's as happy as myself and Molly Keane. The baby in the cradle, you can hear our mommy say, go to sleep, me darling. There's a little tune on the end there. I learned it many years ago in Limerick, and it was called Bear Island. There we are. I'll sing you a little Song of the Sea now. I'll try and keep in key with that, whatever it was. Very nice. Is everybody all right? Yes. Are you sure? You're not nervous anymore? You're okay? Yeah. Just all the very best anyway. Very, very nice to be here. Okay, this is a Tom Waits song. I'm very fond of Tom Waits. You like Tom Waits? Yeah, I like him too. He's a very nice man. No problem. Say the secret word. Right. Yeah, have a little join in One of my uncles was a seafaring man. Well, there's a few of them were during the war, and it reminds me of the funny story of the two sailors that arrived back in Newcastle on the quayside, and they're going to the pub, the Crown Passada down there, very nice posh pub, like great pub, very like an Irish pub, which is why I love it so much, and a long counter and everything, and everybody speaks to you. It's great. And he says, 2 pints, please. And the barman says, there's only one of you. He says, oh, my mate's down here. He says, you all right, Fred? Yes, I'm fine, thank you, says Fred. He says, oh, good God. He says, so you are. So he gave him his pint, for Fred. Yeah, Fred. Thanks very much. Here's his pint. And the barman says, I see by the cut of your jib you're a couple of sailors, sailors. Oh, yes, we've been all over the world, haven't we, Fred? Yes, we've been all over the world. He says, tell me about that witch doctor you told us sod off in Africa. He says, okay. There we are, that's it. Thank you. Thanks ever so much for the sound, John. Lovely sound, and Grace as well. Thank you very much. Can you give them a nice warm round of applause, please? It's for the cameras, Leaving all my family, I'm leaving all my friends. My body's at home, but my heart's in the wind. And the clouds are like headlines on a newborn pale sky. My tears are salt water, and the moon's falling high. Come on, give it a shot. Shiver me timbers, I'm sailing away. Shiver me timbers, I'm sailing away. Shiver me timbers, I'm sailing away. And I know Martin Eden gonna be so proud of me, like others before me who've gone to the sea. They'll be up in the crow's nest, singing my say. Shiver me timbers, we're sailing away. Shiver me timbers, we're sailing. The sand's shifting, the fog's drifting, we're heading on out. Old Captain Ahab's got nothing on me, so don't follow me, come swallow me. I travel alone, blue waters, my daughter, gonna skip like a stone. Shiver me timbers, we're sailing away. Come on. Shiver me timbers. Very nice. Please call my wife, tell her not to cry. My goodbye's written by the moon in the sky. Nobody knows me, can't fathom my stay. Shiver me timbers, I'm sailing away. Shiver me timbers, I'm sailing away. Shiver me timbers, I'm sailing away. I'm leaving all my family, leaving all my friends. My body's at home, but my heart's in the wind, and the sky is like headlines and a new front page sky. My tears are salt water, The moon's fallen high. Shiver me timbers, sailing away. Shiver me timbers, I'm sailing away. Shiver me timbers, I'm sailing away.
Have a word. I am down here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'd just like to say thank you to, we're not finished, but I just want to say thank you to Chris and to Grace who have stepped in this evening. Are doing brilliantly with the live stream. Well done. Well done. And it's, no, it was. Yeah, my Chris. So everybody at home, I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. It's just such a privilege to be able to bring Tom to you this evening. I mean, at some point today we thought we weren't going to be able to, and we have, and it's brilliant. But if you could at all, he's got to drive back to near Durham tonight. Tonight you're doing it, aren't you? You're going tonight?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And so if you could donate a litre of petrol, not literally, please, because I don't even think that's legal, but if you could donate the cost of a litre or a gallon of petrol, that would be brilliant. Because this is his job. This is what he does. You know, he needs the money. So thank you very much. We're going to hear more. Yeah? What you got for us now?
Well,
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah. Oh, well.
Thank you.
Something.
Thank you very much. I'm going to play some hornpipes now. I'm not going to do that. I'll play some hornpipes. Where I come from, and of course all around the British Isles, we have millions and millions of hornpipes. Lots of hornpipes from around here. Seafaring nation is what we are, and the average Geordie wouldn't know a hornpipe from a drain pipe, but never mind. So what's one of them like? But I'm going to play for you a few now. Some of them are Irish, and some of them aren't. So there we are. And if anybody wants to do a hornpipe, you're very welcome to. Thanks very much indeed. Some hornpipes there and not some hornpipes. Terrible.
Right.
Yes, I'll do this one for you now.
Is it going to be hornpipes or not hornpipes?
It's going to be not hornpipes.
Not
this one.
hornpipes, right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me sing this one for you. There she sits on Buttermilk Hill. Every tear she cries a fill. Every tear would turn a mill. Johnny is gone for a soldier. Johnny is gone for a soldier. That's your bit there. Johnny is gone for a soldier. Me, oh my, she loved him so. Broke her heart to see him go. Only time would heal her woe. Johnny is gone for a soldier. Johnny is gone for a soldier. she'll die in red, and in the streets go begging for bread. The one she loved from her has fled. Johnny is gone for a soldier. Johnny is gone for a soldier. She'll sell her wrong, she'll sell her real, sell her only spinning wheel. Buy her love, the sword of steel. Johnny is gone for a soldier. Johnny is gone for a soldier. Me, oh my, she loved him so, broke her heart to see him go. Only time could heal her woe. Johnny is gone for a soldier. Johnny is gone for a soldier. Thank you very much. Yeah, we won't mention what's going on at the minute, but that's for all those lovely people over there in Ukraine. Right. I'll do for you now. I'll play you. I'll do you a little waltz. Is it all right if I play a waltz for you? Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is I did a excuse me. I did a gig in Leon C the other night, and there was a wonderful man there called Harry. I can't remember his second name. And he was a wonderful character. He's no longer with us. There was a picture of him next to me as I was playing, and he used to wear a lovely big top hat full of flowers. He was a big Morris man, and literally was a big Morris man, as some of them can be. How they get off the ground, I don't know. But anyway, Anyway, but he was a lovely man, and this is a little waltz that I played for him, and I'll play it for him again because he's worth 2 plays at least. He's a wonderful guy, Harry. Harry, well, I don't know what he did in the Morris, but he loved the Morris anyway. I think he just used to watch them and drink, but never mind. It was just. There's a great friend of mine from Offaly in Ireland, and he came across to do some gigs with me many, many years ago, and he'd never experienced Morris music or Morris dancing, you know, and it's wonderful music, like. I mean, you watch John Kirkpatrick and you think, that's what it's about. It's about, woo, getting up in the air. Like, we were at this festival, and there was a lot of, shall we say, people learning Morris dancing. And he came in and he says, Jesus, I've got an awful headache. He says, I don't know what it is, but I think it's them funny men jumping up and down. Bless him, there we are. But this is for all Morrismen everywhere. Yeah, it's a nice tune. Oh, good, Tom. Well, we can't wait to hear it. Lovely. Get on that. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to do one more for you now. And this was written by a man called Jim Hornsby, and he's from Fordon, which is near Gosfas. Or if you say, it could be Fordon, and Gosforth. There we are. People in Gosforth say Gosforth. It's a bit posher than Fordon, like, but Gosforth or Gosfas. And we'll have the races. This is called Listen to the Wind. I'll teach you the chorus. As Morag says, I've got some CDs there. Some of my new CDs. I sold quite a few of them the other night, so there's only a few left of the new one, but there's lots of the other ones there. And thanks very much for coming. If I'd known there was a film on, I'd have stood outside the pictures earlier on and had a bit busk. Get myself on the telly. Anyway, so, yeah. This is called Listen to the Wind. This is your bit here. Dedicate this to Chris. Who's gonna love you when you're old and grey? Who's gonna love you at the break of day? Just a bit of humour. Who's gonna love you in the dead of night? Listen to the wind and hold you tight. Listen to the wind and hold you tight. Okay, lovely, let's have a shot. Who's gonna love you when you're old and grey? Who's gonna love you at the break of day? Who's gonna love you in the dead of night? Who's gonna love you in the dead of night? Listen to the wind and hold you tight. Listen to the wind and hold you tight. Listen to the wind, hold you tight. It's a long way to heaven, but you know I'm right. Set me sail for an easy ride. Listen to the wind and hold on tight. Let's hear you again. Ho! Who's gonna love you when you're old and grey? Who's gonna love you in the dead of night? Listen to the wind and hold you tight. Listen to the wind, hold you tight. It's a long way to heaven, but you know I'm right. Set me sail for an easy ride. Listen to the wind and hold on tight. When we were kids on a winter's night, ba-ba-da-doo-da-da-da-do, listen to the wind and hold on tight. And the music coming up the front door stairs, yodel-hooty, Francine Johnny would soothe our fears. All right. Listen to the wind. Listen to the wind, hold on tight, it's a long way. Yeah, you're getting it now, you're getting it. Listen to the wind, hold on tight, it's a long way to heaven, but you know I'm right. Set me sail. Listen to the wind and hold on tight. Now who's gonna love you when you're old and grey? Who's gonna love you at the break of day? Who's gonna love you in the dead of night? Who's gonna love you in the dead of night? Listen to the wind and hold you tight. One more, listen to the wind, hold you tight. It's a long way to heaven, but you know I'm right. Set me sail for an easy ride. Listen to the wind and hold on tight. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you. She's quick, isn't she? I didn't even get to say thank you. She's straight in there. Get off.
Hang on a minute. Tom's going to play another song in a minute.
Oh no, that's it now. Thank you.
No, you've got one more.
No, that's me. Finish me first.
Is that you?
Half. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
I'll do
Tom's not.
just for you.
Well, do you think we can get him to do another one? Yeah. I think we probably can. Yeah. Right. Okay. Siobhan. L?
Oh, that'd be me.
It's you. You've won a CD. Can you speak to Tom about which one you want? One more.
Siobhan. Do you want another one?
The thing is, if you told us we were going to do an A-level chorus, we would have all practiced it first.
I mean, I thought you could do it, you know, but there we are.
Bob, you've won the loo roll. Hey! Well done. Couldn't go to a nicer person. There you go. Great. Okay, and one more now from Tom McConville, whether he wants to or not.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Play this one for Peter, who was at the fiddle workshop this afternoon. This is some reels, some very wonderful Irish reels that I'm very fond of. Well, actually, the last one that I wrote called The Sand Dancer, and I live in a place called South Shields. Well, I did until tonight. Then I'm in a new place tomorrow. But sand dancers, we're called sand dancers in South Shields if you've ever been up there, because many, many years ago when they had dances, they'd put boards down, not the ones that fly about, but boards, that's a bit of Geordie there, but boards, proper boards that you stand on, and they used to dance on the beach. So we got called sand dancers. It's interesting, Tom. Thanks for letting us know about that Geordie stuff. Yeah, thanks for letting us know. That's lovely.
Was it like Wilson Kepler and Betty?
Well, it was, yeah. I mean, the sand got on the boards, didn't it? You know, so there was sand everywhere. And but I remember we used to get taken down to the beach no matter what the weather was, and it was always cold, which it is in Newcastle, and in South Shields especially, and it's always windy. And I was sat there one day, and actually the sun was out, fantastic. So I had my hat on, and these two local boys, teenagers, came out of the sea. No wetsuits on, of course. That's sissy. They came out of the sea. And there was an American lady and gentleman sat next to me. And the American lady said to one of the guys, "Excuse me, but what's the temperature like in there, of the water in there?" He says, "It's all right if you didn't shove your heat under." And she looked at me, and he went off. I said, "It's all right as long as you don't put your head under the water." "Oh, thank you very much." What sort of language was that? I said, "That's Geordie." I said, "It's not proper Geordie." I said, "It's South Shields Geordie." Anyway, I'll play these reels for Peter. The first one is called O'Connell's Visit to Parliament, and presumably in Dublin. And the second one, yes, is called Colonel Fraser. And the last one's called The Sand Dancer. So I'll finish off with these. Thanks ever so much.
dancing shoes on.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tom. That was really, really good. I loved those. Yeah, my foot was tapping away there, you see. I was waiting for Una to get up and dance. Yeah. It's happened before. I'd just like to thank everybody who's been involved this evening. Chris for stepping in. You've been brilliant. Yeah. And John for the sound. And Grace for doing everything else, she's been a real stalwart this evening. It's been good. Sandra at home doing the chat and various other things. And of course, Lizzie and Danny in Galashiels, Helen on the door. And at the bar in her pinny, Una! Hey, fabulous. Fabulous. Yeah. Now, we don't have the usual shenanigans for putting up what's happening next week, because that's a bit complicated. And thank you so much to Roger for his instructions this evening, because we couldn't have done it without him. But he didn't give us the instructions for putting up the poster for who's coming next week. So it's Seth Lakeman and Rob Murch, who are just great. I saw them last year, and they were such fun together. You know, they have a great relationship on the stage, and they play great songs. And Seth Lakeman's the father of Seth, isn't he? I mean, fantastic. The week after, we've got an interesting week, which is Southering. Southering are a couple of women who sing songs about women in folk songs about women. And they've kind of rearranged them a bit, and they're lovely. If you listen to them, they're just absolutely gorgeous. But we have a surprise guest that evening, which is John Connolly. Does anyone know John Connolly? Yeah? What did he write? Fiddler's Green, of course he did. Well, anyway, he's coming to stay here, and he's gonna do some floor spots that evening. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. And we've got another floor spot as well. We've got John Elaine. And then the following week, it's just a great month, April. We've got Pat Turner and Lynn Herod, who are just fantastic. You know, have you seen anybody seen them? Yeah, just wonderful, wonderful women. Very, very funny, but also poignant. They sing very poignant songs, but they're just great songwriters. And on stage, you just have to make sure you've been to the toilet beforehand, because they're very funny. And then on May the 5th, there's Jali Fali Sissoko, who is a Senegalese performer. He plays the kora. And he sings really gorgeous songs that send you into a sort of a bit of a place, which is really, really lovely. So make sure you come along for that as well. Thank you very much. Thank you at home. We're going to have a quick break, and then we're going to have more of the same. But thank you. Okay, this is Maura Butler saying goodbye from Rosslyn Court up there. Yeah.